Hey, it's Shelly Rosemary, art by the Métis Mama. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about spirit doll kits. So a lot of people, excuse me, who know me in my community, they know that I make these kits, but I don't think you guys know that I make spirit doll kits, so I thought I'd share that. You know that I make, I just had a coughing fit, so I'm a little bit winded. My throat's a little bit scratchy, but these are the kits, and they make a doll similar to these ones. Now, none of these kits have butterfly wings, but basically everything that is on these dolls other than the wings will be included in the kit. So, geez, my throat. So just thought I'd open one up and share it with you guys. But let me share each one first. So this one's gratitude. So I hand make these. So basically I just take blank pieces of like either a heart or a flower. They're different sizes. I even do circle ones, but the circle ones, they even have circle ones of these. The circle ones I actually save for the faces. So these are my printable faces that you can purchase from me. And I use them for my mixed media art and my dolls for workshops. So these are the faces, and they come on an 8x10 sheet. The faces are from my artwork that I've sized down. And I charge $10 a sheet, and if you order from me, I will email them to you. So you get a variety of different faces, and I have faces that I have sheets that are just eyes closed, and I have separate ones for eyes open. And then these are my new faces, but I need to do some adjusting to the sizing of these because I had to kind of cut them down a little bit to fit my spirit doll faces, like the structures. So these are not available yet, but they will be. So yeah. Anyways, back to these. These are like little collaged pieces from my scraps, and I usually like put gold paint around the edges, or I'll ink up the edges or put some kind of a paint, and then I print off different words, and then those get added into the kits. Excuse me. So we got gratitude, we got safe, and I try to like color coordinate them a little bit. Blessed. I hope you guys can see that without too much glare. I'll just kind of move around the box a little bit. Let me see. I might just stand up and, oh yeah, I think you can see it. There you go. Not blast, release. Dream. Create. Brave. Stop. There we go. Soul. Sing. And sacred. Jeez, my throat. So I will pop one of these open and I'll just share with you what's inside. I sell these kits I had them on sale for the longest time for the holidays. And I played with the pricing a bit. At one point they were $35, but what I've done is, because the boxes I use now are a lot smaller than that one I had before, because I had to reduce the contents of what came in the kit, because the box isn't big enough, I reduced the pricing. So if you just buy them from me locally, they're $20 a kit. If you buy them at a shop, they're $25, because I have to increase the pricing because they take commission. But I still want to keep them reasonably priced. And then if you order from me and I have to ship them, they'll be, depending on how many you buy, the shipping can vary. So, and depends where you are too. So the quote is going to be different. So it can be anywhere from $10 to, like, just for one, could be anywhere from $10 to $20 depending where you are. So here's one kit, and the reason I put it in a bag and then in the box is because then it's just easier to stuff it in the box. And it also kind of gives a little bit of protection. So you do get instructions, and the instructions are just like a little thank you. I talk a little bit about what a spirit doll is. It tells you what is included in the kit. It tells you the supplies that you need, and then it takes you through a step-by-step process of how to build your doll. And then I just throw in a couple pictures, but I highly recommend to people to either reach out to me if they have questions, or watch my 3-part video series here on YouTube on how to make a spirit doll. So that comes with each one. You get a little bag of beads of different sizes and shapes. Most of them are round beads, but and then you get some wire. And the purpose of these is to either make yourself a little tiara like I did on this doll, or you could do like a little necklace like this, or you could just string it across and make sort of like a bat, what do you call those things? But just like a little decorative piece that wraps over the doll, if that makes sense. So yeah, you can decide how you want to decorate your doll with your beads. I always include some kind of extra embellishments. This one happens to have some roses and a feather. One of my collage flowers for this one. A few different options for the wrapping, like the ties, because I always like to put ties. Like this one has this sort of like a sparkly eyelash trim, but it's mostly just 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of fabrics on this one. You can also use the wire to make a hook on the back if you want. So yeah, so you get a variety of those, and then of course the doll structure, which is just a popsicle stick with one of those plywood discs, and I put the face on for people, because I noticed even when I do my workshops and I explain people how to do this, a lot of people still mess up on how to do this. So I thought just to make things easier, I'll put it on for them. They can always figure out how to do it on their own if they want to do this, you know, at another time on their own. You get some hair of some sort. Of course, the hair is always different colors in each kit. And then you get a variety of different fabrics. So for this one, you get this cute little bird scrap fabric with a pomegranate. There's some really pretty pink roses, some bikes, and some vintage floral fabric there. And then this is actually the body, the base of the doll. So the body, to build up the body, right? So because this is what you're going to wrap around your popsicle stick to build up the thickness of the doll. And I always tell people they could, and I have it in the directions too, that they can also what do you call it? Get extra fabric. My brain's a little bit slow today. And I highly recommend bringing in extra supplies when you're doing these kits because it just makes it more fun and you have more variety. I can only fit so much stuff in these little kits, so I do my best to make them a little bit personal, like personal by like this is my art obviously, and this is my art too. So these are something that you're going to get of my own personal art, but everything else that is in here is just stuff that I've collected and been gifted and bought. And most of us artsy types have a lot of this stuff already laying around our studio, right? So they're not hard kits to put together. And so yeah, I just try to keep the pricing reasonable for people, and they're fun and people like them, and I like making them. And oops, I always try to make sure that when I'm putting my kits together that you can see the face good in through the box, and you can see that inspirational word piece there, because I've noticed, and other people have noticed who sell these kits in their shops, that that's what a lot of people gravitate towards. They like the little inspirational words, and they like the faces. So those are the kits, and these are the type of dolls that they make. These are both paper faces. I made these based on what's in the kit. And I do sometimes include wings in my kit. I just didn't have any, so that's why I didn't include any in these kits. But future kits could end up having butterfly wings when I get them back in stock. These are some dolls that I had made over the holidays at Christmas time, but these ones are hand painted. So each one, so like if I were to sell this doll, because it's made with a paper face, I'd probably only charge, I don't know, $25, $30 depending for this doll. And I always try to keep my prices reasonable with these ones because it's not original art, it's just a paper face. This is original art, right? But these ones, these are original art, and a lot of times I put a lot more effort into making these, of course, because it's my own personal artwork, right? So these ones can range anywhere from $35 and up. These ones I had priced on sale for during the holidays for, what did I say, $40? I forget. But normally these are around $45. But again, sometimes they have medicine bags on them. Like this one has a medicine bag with herbs in it, and it smells so good. This is fox fur on here. I like this one. She's like a little punky, punk style hairdo there. Just gonna color in some of these white spots on this berry. So this is a bear medicine doll, and then this one here that says worthy with a key, an old key. So yeah, these vary in pricing, and these four are available They do come with messages. So this one would come with a grandmother deer teaching. This one would come with blueberry medicine teaching, because this is like blueberry fabric here. This one would come with a special message on being worthy, like valuing your worth, I mean, and what that means at a spiritual level. And then this one comes with a teaching on grandmother bear. And it will also include some of the medicine teachings with it, because it has a little medicine bag. And I can always add medicines to these if people are like, I love that doll, could you add a medicine bag with her? And I can absolutely do that. So I just didn't do it for those ones, but it can be done. So yeah, that's what these kits were inspired from, because when I first started making spirit dolls, I didn't have them available as a kit. I would just make them. And then people started asking me for kits, and then eventually I started making kits. And my old kits didn't look like these. They were a lot different, but now I've come up with this as the standard spirit doll kit. And I do sell these at wholesale pricing for shops if they want to carry them. But I do need advance notice if that's something that you like. And then you can send me an email to artbythemétismama@gmail.com and we can talk about that. I do have, I'm drinking coffee out of my new mug that I got for Christmas. I don't know if you guys can see that without me spilling my coffee everywhere. I forget the name of this Indigenous artist, but it's the 7 Sacred Teachings. There's Sasquatch there, bear, eagle, beaver, turtle, and buffalo, and wolf. I also have smaller kits that I'm starting to make for pocket dolls. So these ones are a lot smaller, obviously. And it's the same idea, but I'll show you. These ones are all already, like these ones are going to someone already, so these ones I can't sell. But they come like this. They come in a little bag like this. And they're $10 a kit. And they make something similar to this. I sold all my little mini pocket dolls that I had pre-made at my craft fair. They weren't for sale, but this woman really liked them, so I sold them. So I don't have any to show, but they're around, these make around, these dolls make little pocket dolls like this. And they come with an inspirational word and some butterfly wings. What else? You get some scrap fabric for building up the body, of course, and then some nice fabric to put over top. And you get some string or yarn or whatever to wrap around the doll. And you get a few little tiny flowers, but they're really simplistic. And they don't come with a lot of extra stuff like the bigger ones do. So these are just like a super fun, quick craft, right? So these are all going to be turned into kits like this, and these are going to be donated to a charity in Calgary that supports young women, young Indigenous women. So yeah, I'll be sending those off. And that's it. That's all I wanted to share today. So thanks for watching. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.